Halt, stranger. I am Lothar,
About that.
paladin of the king and humble servant of Innos, your lord. Our commander, Lord Hagen, has entrusted me with the task of explaining to all newcomers the new laws which apply to all inhabitants of the city.
Didn't know that.
You hardly know.
All right. Explain the rules of the city to me.
Enough trouble.
First,
as it is.
the Honorable Paladin Lord Hagen resides in the upper quarter, along with his troops. That is why access to the upper quarter is allowed only to honorable citizens. Second, the town hall in the upper quarter is now the command post of the paladins. Only the paladins themselves and members of the militia have access to it. And third, whoever is accused of a crime must exonerate himself with the commander of the militia. Any questions?
I can't believe that.
I've got to go.
As long as you're in Corinus, you can feel
Go
safe.
on like this forever.
The king's paladins watch over this city
You
now.
hardly know who to believe these days.
But-
I'm not telling you anything new.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I agree with you completely.
Gee, why really is.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Who doesn't see that? I'm no better off myself.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
There's nothing you can do about it.
And it's gonna get even worse.
That was obvious all along.
Hey, I don't know you. What do you
It's
want
really not my
here?
problem.
Are you headed for the tavern? I wouldn't have done that.
No, I'm not headed for the tavern.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
would
no
have said.
better off myself.
But that isn't important, and that's why we can get straight
said
down to business. Since you're new here, I'll make
It's all
you an
just
offer.
gossip.
You give me 50 gold pieces, and you
Nobody
can
ever
go.
asks me.
That's your entrance fee for the tavern.
Forget it. You won't get a single coin.
Then I'll take everything you have,
That doesn't
as
surprise
soon as you're
me.
lying on the ground in front of me.
Who said that?
Show him!
Give it your all. Give it your all. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
Slug it.
Give it your all.
Not bad at all. I wouldn't have done that.
That's been known a long time.
I could have told you.
I must be crazy. What are you doing here?
Hey, Larish, you old scoundrel, how did you get here?
We'll see about
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the other boys. You remember Lee, don't you?
Of course I remember Lee.
I got out of the colony with him then, just after the barrier was destroyed. He and his boys are now on the farm of Onar, the landowner. He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm, and Onar feeds them in return.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Why aren't you with Lee and his mercenaries?
But I am, just not on the farm. You could say I'm our outpost in the city. We don't want the ship to sail without us. Why did you come to the city?
You don't have to ask me.
What ship were you talking about?
It's on the open sea harbor, behind the cliffs. Lee and a few of his people really want to get away from here.
You really think?
But that could take a while.
Why?
You'd better ask Lee about that. If you meet him, he's got plans.